Hey Lions Nation, today we're going to learn the summer general dynamic warm-up for both cross country and track and field. So you'll see the number prescribed on the warm-up itself. I'm not going to go over every single repetition right here, but I'm just going to give you a good description of what we're doing and demonstrate the action itself. So we're going to start with a quad stretch and reach, up nice and tall, same arm, same leg, and then a big reach with the upper body. So you get a really nice global stretch throughout here. Exhale during the stretch itself. Pause for just a moment and alternate. From there, we're going to go into the elephant trunks. Straight leg, toe up. Exhale as we go down and feel the end range of motion. Continue to alternate. Really focusing on your breathing here. From there, we're going to go into forward lunge, twist and reach. With our lunges, we're going to focus on tall posture. We're going to focus on pulling the foot up to the hip as we go and take into that step. So pull, lunge, twist, and reach. It's okay to put the knee down here. We want to almost use it as an anchor to keep our hips neutral. Just like that. So pull, lunge, twist, and reach over that knee that is up. From there, we're going to again focus on posture as we go into knee to chest and figure 4 to chest. You're going to do half of the prescribed number for each of these two drills. So tall, knee to chest, hug, alternate here, exhale during the stretch. When the knee comes up, the toe also comes up into that dorsiflex position. Halfway through, we'll switch to a figure 4 and pull. Alrighty, and then we're going to go into leg swings. I would ask that you actually hold on to something to focus on range of motion rather than balance during these drills. I'm not going to do that right now, but we start with lateral leg swings. Hold on to something in front of you, as big as you can, side to side. Leg swings happening right there, as high as you can from side to side. And then the linear forward and back, same side, same leg. You're going to hold on to something, forward and back leg swings as high as you can, focusing on a quiet upper body rather than the whole system shaking around. Okay, that's our mobility section. We're then going to move into the stability section of the warm-up. We're first going to start with standing forward hip cars. CARS stands for controlled articular rotations. So we really want the entire body to be quiet or not moving too much other than that one limb. So we're gonna put our hands on our hips. We're gonna focus on going forward as big of circles as we possibly can. We're thinking of this knee as being the outside of that circle, as big as we possibly can. You do the prescribed number here. We'd switch sides, and then we would do standing backward controlled articular rotations. Same thing, big circles. Don't forget about the back end. And to come through, it's okay if you put your foot down like I just did, or you can turn it into a balanced drill if you've found that you can have a big range of motion, okay? From there, we're gonna go down onto the ground. We're going to do a glute bridge march. During the glute bridge march, we want our feet to be hip width apart. We'll lay back down on the ground. We should be able to have our fingertips just touch our heels. That gives us a pretty good indicator of where our feet should be. We're gonna bridge our hips up, and I really want to stress that I don't want stress itself on the lower back. I want it to be a squeeze of the glutes rather than the lower back. So from here, we're gonna maintain this position, and we're just gonna bring a foot up and down. For the prescribed amount of time, we're gonna push through the whole foot, but more through the heel than the ball of the foot. So nice, slow, and controlled through that motion as well. From there, we're gonna go into fire hydrants. So we're essentially gonna flip over. We're gonna get ourselves into a quadruped position, this nice flat tabletop position. We wanna maintain this while we're going through this drill, rather than have the entire body shift, okay? So fire hydrants, we're focusing on this section right here. We're gonna go up as high as we possibly can without rotating the trunk. This would be rotating the trunk. That's more of a mobility drill. We're not focusing on mobility, we're focusing on stabilizing right here. So Really anchoring the hips down and bringing the knee up as high as you can go. You see the difference there? It's okay that the knee doesn't go that high. You're pushing yourself to go as high as you can while maintaining that flat back. All right, that's your stability section. We're then going to go into more learning how to run. We're gonna focus on pulling, okay? So we're gonna do some drills that are gonna get us focused on pulling, and then we're gonna transition it into running. We're gonna start with a backwards run and about halfway down, so probably 15 meters of backwards running, and then turn it into 15 meters of forward running, okay? So backwards, okay? Still want good running posture, and halfway through we're gonna switch. Focusing on pulling that foot up every step. Pulling the foot up to the hip. Here it looks like this. From there we're gonna go into forward skips to forward run. Same idea. Our skips, we're not thinking necessarily the classic track and field A skip. We're thinking about quick pull the foot up, pull the foot up, pull the foot up to the hip, to the hip, to the hip. So you're gonna see that right here. Switch halfway through into a run. Good tall posture, using your arms, pull the foot, pull the foot, pull the foot, pull the foot, and run. We're gonna do the same thing with karaoke. Switch halfway. During the karaoke, on the forward portion, we're really thinking about pulling the foot up. Pulling the foot up, so we're getting this lateral piece into the pulling action. Looks like this. Pull, pull, run. And then make sure you face the same direction that you were facing last time on the way back. Same exact thing. Watch, pull, 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 and run. And that's your warm-up. I hope you have a great day and a great run.